Coming from CAPS Toronto, Dana Ferrant is our next speaker. We've all experienced pain in our lives. We have been disappointed and angry. The hashtag #MeToo campaign that is currently plastered on Facebook proves that. What have you used to heal from your hurts? How have you grown past them and reclaimed your power? I'm betting that whatever road you took, it was different than the path our next speaker chose. Please welcome master healer and life strategist, Dana Ferrant.
So have you ever had that moment in your life where you think, is this it? Is this as good as it gets? About 1997, I took stock of my life and I thought, is this it? I mean, I'd put myself through massage college. I'd bought a house, got married. I got a business. Hell, I even got a cat. So why was it that I still felt depressed, lost, and eating way too much? And more importantly, why was it that I couldn't stop thinking about some of the things that had happened to me as a child? In fact, thinking back to the day when I was 14, and I went to my dad and I told him what my stepbrother had been doing to me. And then how my stepmother intervened and declared that clearly I needed to wear more clothes. Now, fate is fantastic and steps in just when you need it. And in that moment, I had a new client come in to see me. And she discloses to me that she's involved in kink. Now, of course, she wants me to know so that I'm not alarmed by the marks and the bruises. But this sparked something for me, and I needed to know more. So every time she came in, I'd ask her more and more questions. I read all the books that she lent me, and still I needed to know more. So this went on for about 9 years. And when I finally got up the courage to actually explore this, the first thing I did was I called up my client. When's the next party? There's one on it Friday. I'm in. Now there's this great buddy system in the kink community where they keep an eye on the newbies and make sure that you don't run into dangerous situations. Told my buddies, I'm just going to explore. I'm just going to observe. About an hour later, I'm sitting there in handcuffs. So much for scoping things out. Now, the most incredible thing happened as I explored my submissive side, is that I was able to recreate and reenact those memories from my childhood and have a different outcome. For the first time, I was able to relax. For the first time, I was able to let go of being hypervigilant. And this inspired me to step into the other side, to become a dominatrix. Yep, we're talking black leather corset, thigh-high boots, and a nasty little whip. And once again, I had these incredible gifts come from that experience. Things that I didn't really expect. I mean, the money's good. But then there's this other piece that I got to experience, where I got to really step in to being able to hold my power, to be able to stand in a room and authentically feel confident, to hold a space and an energy for somebody else, and to be present. These are the gifts that I got from being a dominatrix. And I realized that I wanted to share these with other people. Unfortunately, not everybody wanted to go to the dungeon with me. So I've learned that, I can bring these skills and the energy of the dominatrix and bring them to people in business. Because you think about it, well, for you speakers, if you need to talk to an event planner and say how much money you need to get, right? You need to state your fee. I charge $5,000 and zip it. And when you're on stage, when you're holding the space, you need to be present. And these are the gifts of the inner dominatrix. So if you have that moment where you're thinking, is this as good as it gets? And you're looking to step into your power even more, then perhaps the path is different than you thought it's going to be. And it's time to explore something completely out of your comfort zone. Thank you.